Peter Reid. Wilson. Now, Franz Carr, he could see more of the ball in the second half. Gaynor's in the middle. So too is Webb. It's still Carr. No doubt. Now Reid. And Trevor Stephen, also a contender. Here's Snowden. Wilson. Clark waiting far side. Still Ian Wilson. And Starbuck, who's having a pretty hard lesson against Ratcliffe here. Watson's coming in now with the header, slightly wrong-footed. Here's Stephen. Throw-in to be taken by Gary Stevens. Watson's in there, so is Clark. It was Terry Wilson and then Foster. Now, was there a foot up there? Still in this match at 1-0. The first half was so good that the Everton crowd around us are getting restless now when the ball goes back. Forward by Ratcliffe and away by Walker. Vanden Hauwe. Snowden. Good running. He's got it back. They're waiting. Stephen. And again. Well, I'm not sure. Pearce got it away. Lost count of the 10 minutes gone in the second half. Still 1-0. Foster's header out. Heath got it down well. Watson's in there. Reid trying to get it back. Gary Stevens. Vanden Hauwe. Sutton with the punch, the right thing to do, surely. Webb couldn't release Carr, but he can now. Now they want players moving to his left. Gaynor and Starbuck are both there, but neither in the ideal position. And the pass only went to Stevens. Stephen. And always have to show the card. Stephen, no. Watson, no. I think it was Des Walker who fell in front of him. Iota. Here's Ian Wilson. Reid again. Just the two to his right at the minute. Others arriving. Heath. Here's Snowden again. It's all falling his way. Starbuck. Just wonder, as Trevor Brooking intimated, whether Paul Wilkinson might get on for Forest later in the half. Here's Stephen. Heath, good ball by Clark. No power this time. Still, Everton 1, Forest 0. But Everton, thoroughbreds in stride here. Peter Reid, Stephen, and now Clark. Blue shirts going right and left, making angles all the time. Vanden Hauwe, Wilson, and now it's Reid. The shot's on.
Quite brilliant football by Everton. Some of the best football I've seen all season. I've never seen so much unselfish play. Everyone, the ball is distributed right throughout the side. No one is doing more than they have to. Really good, adventurous football.
But wait, here's Starbuck for Forest. And my word, Gaynor was free to his left. If he could just have got the ball in there. This is Carr. And he may get the ball in, and Ratcliffe with a good diving header. Had to make it. Wilson's there too. And suddenly you remind yourself it's still only 1-0. But for how long? Trevor Stephen to Clark. Just rolled that too far forward. Des Walker gets a foot in. Nothing negative about this match. Every player seems to want to join in this attacking exhibition. Mostly from Everton, that's true, but they haven't allowed Forest the chance. Will take the corner on the left. And Wilson came to him for the volley. Snowden. Foster. Rice. Oh, good touch by Gaynor to Foster. Well, Forest parading their skills there. Typically, Everton win the ball back almost instantly. Reed. And work it quickly down their right-hand side. Reed goes again. Webb is with him. Oh, look at that. Stephen. Volleyed away by Chettle. And again, Goodison rises to Peter Reed, the player coach. In goes Watson. Here's Heath, the overhead. Peels for handball. Des Walker said it hit him in the face. "20 minutes of this First Division match remaining. Everton still with the edge. 1-0. Heath. Corner. Off Chettle. But if the corner's delivery is not quite right, then the front man, which was Chettle, will get the ball away. Stephen. Webb, rather. Now Wilson. It was Webb, actually, who was defending the near post on that corner, and it was his header just then, too. Now Starbuck. Terry Wilson. Oh! Offside.
Franz Carr there.
Gaynor, but allowing Stephen to win it back. And Tommy Gaynor again, and Everton having to backpedal a bit, and Franz Carr on this side of the field had found a very good position there. Here's Webb. Tries to get Pearce through from the left-back position. And Southall has to come. And here's Stephen. Oh, and Ian Wilson's in here. Good challenge, Chettle. And Peter Reed says, hang on a minute. Now he has the ball, and now Stephen has it. And Watson, and Clark, and Heath. We haven't seen a yellow card. It's a compliment too, obviously, to the two teams. There's Wilson and Chettle. Now that was a handoff. It's come out to Gary Stevens. And again, goal kick.
That much space and time, I must admit, though.
Here's Gaynor. Played it to Webb. Out again to Fleming. Chance now perhaps here for Forest. Starbuck.
Just creeping into it slightly at the moment. Midfield players getting a little bit further forward and supporting the forward players.
Brandon Howe. Snowden. Oh, interception. It was Clark who gave it away. This is Foster, and Forest have suddenly got 5 men in attack. Still Foster. And still. And Webb goes in. And Snowden. Stephen. Everton forcing the game again. Snowden. Stevens, three waiting in the middle for a cross. Heath! What a good stop. And what a smart header. Gary Stevens with the ball in. Adrian Heath with the flying header, and Steve Sutton quickly down to his left. Steve Sutton will look back on two fine stops which have kept the score down to 1-0. Here's Webb for Forest, who's by necessity, spent most of the time in his own half, and that's an offside. Vandenhauwe, look at Reed there in the opposing penalty area again. And Foster there up with Clark. Let's change the angle. Trevor Stephen. Came off the head of Foster. Notts' header finds only Webb. Here's Chettle. That was his left foot shot. Well, Ratcliffe won the ball. Play on, Heath, and Ratcliffe goes again, and Foster sticks out the all-important leg. Vandenhauwe. Another lofted ball by him. It's too long this time, although Stephen is chasing it. Rice. Well done. Neat to Pearce. Starbuck. Terry Wilson. Webb's gone through the middle, wasn't seen. Chettle. Everton are a bit of a line here. Forest are pushing up on them. There were plenty of players forward, but they weren't found. Don't think Ratcliffe's done anything wrong again today. So solid in the Everton defence there. And that partnership with Watson is looking formidable now. But here's Des Walker charging on Ratcliffe's tackle. Sure, that wasn't a free kick, really, but anyway. I wouldn't argue with George Courtney on his form today. Here's Webb. Offside.
Been one of the best games that I've seen this season. If we'd have had 4 or 5 goals in it, I think that would have been paradise.
Here's Heath. Struck Foster with the shot. Yes, perhaps the score, or when people see the result, won't quite reflect the standard of entertainment that we've seen. Here's Adrian Heath. Ian Wilson. 2 to his right. Now this could be on for Everton. They've got players to spare. Trevor Stephen. Well, he went for glory when he could have gone for Gary Stevens. Can they save it yet? Gaynor. George Courtney checks his watch. And a foul by Ratcliffe in the centre circle, and Neil Webb not happy about the way Ratcliffe stood on the ball. But this surely is Forest's last chance, and they're putting everybody forward. Chettle's up, Foster's up. Walker's going up now. Was Heath 10 yards? I would have thought not. Well, Foster's the tallest man up there. And it's floated for him. Watson's header. Reed. Touched by Wilson. Gaynor. Ratcliffe's in there. And the whistle's gone. It's gone to signal the end of a most pleasing match. Nottingham Forest finish up beaten on the play. That was only right. Everton had far more of the game. Played at times some luxury football, although they only had 1 goal to show for it, coming as early as the 14th minute from number 9 there, Wayne Clark. Brian Clough's side will have learned a lot from the match, not as experienced as Everton are, of course, but 2 teams who reflected great credit there. It's Paul Bracewell and Graham Sharp. 2 teams who reflected great credit on the First Division and on their own game in a match which ended Everton 1, Nottingham Forest 0.